Wow. I genuinely forgot how funky some of the new songs added to Sam & Max were in the remasters. I'm in the wrong place. Hold on a minute. Hi everybody. Welcome on back. We're here once again with Grey Matter. Those were new. There were a couple of new songs in the Sam & Max remasters. The one that I just played was called Camelot a Go-Go, and I can't remember for the life of me where it plays. I think it might be an extra diner theme from Stinky's Diner. That's what I want to say. Whereas the one that's currently playing is just one of the cutscene songs from Season 1. As such, it can be very strange. This one is from Season 3. Anyway, we're not talking about Sam & Max soundtracks today. We are continuing on, maybe even finishing Grey Matter. I don't exactly know how much we've got left. It says we've got most of Chapter 6, and then we've got 2 more chapters after that. But some of the chapters have been shorter. The ones where you play as David tend to be a little bit shorter. And hold on, I'm just gonna move this a little bit. There we go, that's better. Yeah, the ones you play as David may be a short, so chapter 7 may be a shorter one. I'm assuming it's going to be a David chapter, because you kind of tend to switch between the characters. So it's feasible that we could finish Grey Matter today. I don't know. It feels like it's building towards something at least. And I'm really enjoying the mystery of it. As for anything else to update you with, not a lot really. Our friend Weird FTW has not been able to get his Discord account back yet, but we're working on it. And again, if you haven't heard already, if you get sent a link by an account claiming to be Weird FTW, don't click it. It's not him. He has been hacked through a phishing link, unfortunately, but hopefully that'll be sorted soon enough. Did anyone have anything, get up to anything nice today? I had a day off today. I went into a nearby town and had a little bit of avocado toast. I wanted to try avocado toast. They were doing it at this little cafe me and my wife went to, and I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. It had like feta cheese, poached eggs, some kind of chili crisp thing on it. It was very nice, and I had it with a ginger beer. I enjoyed it tremendously. Yeah, very, very good. My wife had pancakes with maple syrup and bacon, which she also enjoyed, and an iced caramel latte. So yeah, it was a good day. A really nice day. And I'm keen to cap it off with a little bit of adventure gaming fun. So hello Tony, how you doing? Worked out today, a bit sleepy, trading, but still, that's good, that's good. I suppose without anything else to add, although I suppose we could talk about what I want to do after Grey Matter. If we're finishing Grey Matter today, I might be able to fit another stream in tomorrow where we're doing something. I think, if all goes well, the next playthrough should be Tex Murphy, the Pandora Directive, which I had as one of Game Blast 25's promises, so we're gonna get on that. I played Under a Killing Moon and really enjoyed it. I really loved that sort of FMV take on detective point and click with the sort of 3D environments but FMV cutscenes, and it was kind of comedic but serious at the same time. Really interesting stuff, and apparently the Pandora Directive is even better than Under a Killing Moon. The general consensus is that the Pandora Directive is actually maybe one of the best adventure games of all time. So I'm excited to play that. That's definitely up there. Yeah. So that's it. And yes, the Rook look emote is appropriate for that. Right. Let's get into some Grey Matter, shall we? We go to here, we click on this, we click play, and it should appear in a moment. I have a cup of tea in my Scotland mug. I have water for hydration. I think I'm prepared. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's play and see what sexy memories David has of his wife. Yes, that has been a lot of the game, to be fair. Although we are in a Sam chapter, so we're not getting sexy wife memories. I do love the music in this game. I think this is called Sam's theme. We haven't actually learned much about Sam's backstory. We got a little flash of it, but we haven't learned any more. I think this song's called Never Going Back. So where were we? Altering the plan, Serial of Swole, Ghost of Dreadhill House, investigating the Lambs Club. As a bi woman, I'm fine with this Sam chapter for a while. Yeah, she has a very striking goth look, doesn't she? I understand. I understand. Serial of Swole. Let's keep on with this then. So we did the long necks. We need to find Alice. She's close at hand. Follow well her gaze and find the rabbit if you can. So this is the bit we need to do, is we need to find Alice, as it were. Also the little bye emoji there. Thank you, Maris, there. Much appreciated. I mean, the Alice shop is here, but I don't think there's... unless we go in and something's changed because we've made some progress, but I don't imagine it has.
This map will come in handy when I get to London.
Okay. Where was I looking at? Serial.
This map.
No, Serial as well. Find the rabbit if you can. Like, find Alice, she's close at hand. Follow her gaze. Find the rabbit if you can. Enter the name of the game.
It's the Sea-Ray.
So we've already looked at the Cheshire Cat. I don't think there's anything else in here. Honestly, this is just there's nothing else to be found. Maybe we can have something to. Maybe Mephistopheles has something to help us with. Oh, he's walking. He's moving position. He doesn't do that usually.
Miss Everett, I was hoping you'd stop by today.
Well, it's nice to be wanted.
I was just putting some things away, and I found something you might like.
What is that?
What is it?
A magic lantern.
Great.
You put an image inside, and the lantern projects it like a hologram. Let's see if it still works.
Oh, wow!
Ooh, that could come in
It
handy.
comes with the butterfly, but you can put any image inside. A popular item with sales mediums back in the day.
I have an idea already, but I don't know why.
It's been in this window for years. I'd be a fiend to charge you. It's my gift to you.
I don't trust like that.
Really? That's...
What's your game, Mephistopheles?
Thanks. I might be able to use it in my stage act.
You might.
Thank you.
I wonder if this guy is an actual demon, you know? It turns out the supernatural is actually like a thing in this game, and this dude's just a genuine demon who decides to help you out. Or give you, trouble. I'm realizing, because what I was thinking, by the way, when I said I might know what to do with this, is we already have the paper fairy. I feel like the paper fairy is going to go into the lantern, but I don't know why we would do that yet. Maybe something to do with Angela. I don't know.
The fairy fits inside the magic lantern.
Exactly. I don't have a reason to do that yet, but it does make sense as a solution. So we'll keep it in mind.
Yes, Samantha.
Well, apparently I have questions to ask
I
you.
want to show you something. I took that at the weight room last night.
And you didn't see anyone?
No, It was dark and all I had was a flash powder. That's how I took the picture. Obviously, it didn't get a very wide area. I was knocked out by one of the weights. When I came to, he was gone.
He? Interesting assumption.
I can't rule out a female magician. I guess I say he because I really don't like this person very much. I was only out a few minutes. By the time I came to, all the weights in the room had been stacked into a pyramid in the middle of the floor. And the wires, or whatever else he used, were gone. He avoided setting off the traps at both doors. He must have been expecting to be watched last night. This guy is a master illusionist. Maybe one of the best in the world. You must know this person. Who's capable of this kind of work?
Who's capable? I'm really enjoying this one. Yes, indeed. There are only two possibilities, you know.
Well, do tell.
Oh, surely that's obvious.
Us two?
Well, if you can't tell me who it is, can you at least suggest what I can do to find out on my own? What would you do if you were me?
Your faith in me is touching, Miss Everett. Now, let me think. Why not move the time and location of one of the experiments?
Ooh.
Don't tell anyone. Keep that between yourself and Dr. Styles. Don't even tell the subjects until the last possible moment. Do you see?
Interesting.
Of course. The perpetrator is familiar with the experiment.
That's a good
plan,
idea.
And it's taken a lot of time working out these stunts. If we change it at the last minute, there's no way he can keep up. Thanks. That's a great idea.
Or if the perpetrator does try to keep up, then we might be able to catch them in a mistake more easily. I'm getting a phone call.
Hello? Damn. I might as well just turn this thing off.
Helena. Why would she be going in?
Oh my god. Helena and Mephistopheles? Maybe David was right. It is one of the girls, and they both have me completely fooled. I've been telling them everything.
Oh, dear. I feel like there may be an explanation for this, but, okay, altering the plan. Either way, I think now would be a good opportunity to go to Dreadhill. See if we can find David. And talk to him about maybe... Oh, there is a... Oh, hello. What's going on here? Mrs. Dalton? Who's that guy? Wait, is that the therapist?
Oh, my. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack, young lady.
Sorry.
Who is this?
I think it is him, yeah.
Dr. Hellborn, this is Samantha Everett, Dr. Styles' new assistant. Sam, this is Dr. Hellborn.
Assistant? Really?
Yeah, and who are you?
Well, I'll leave you two to get acquainted. I've got work to do. If that had been himself, my goose would have been cooked. Should never have let you talk me into it. Honestly.
What is going on here, then?
I ask again. Who are you?
I could have sworn Mrs. Dalton answered that. My name is Simon Hellborn. I'm an old friend of David's. Sounds like you and I have a few things to talk about, Sam.
Hellborn's an interesting name.
You put a piece of paper in your pocket as you came out of the lab. Find something interesting in there?
Nothing I'm at liberty to discuss.
So what's behind the door?
The door?
That door.
David's private lab.
And you were in there because...
I can see why you get on with him. I'm looking out for a friend, Sam. Speaking of which, have you noticed David acting unusual lately?
You mean he has behavior that isn't unusual? Are you David's doctor?
No. I offered, but he doesn't want to be treated.
But there's nothing wrong with him, right? Other than the fact that he must have loved his wife very much.
I'd like to show you something. Come here.
Is it wine?
Sit down on that stool there.
Why?
A brief demonstration.
Are we going to get some Sam backstory? Is he going to awaken the past?
Very good. Now put your hands under the table on your lap. Watch the tabletop.
You're doing the exact same motions on my hand as you're doing on the tabletop.
Just watch.
Ow!
Oh.
What did you feel?
Nothing, but I just had the impression you were going to smash my hand.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
power of association. Because you saw the counter being tapped and stroked, and you felt the identical sensations on your hand, your brain began to link the counter and your hand. We can become associated with anything, an object, a place, or another person. When you become deeply associated with someone and they die, in a way, your brain is saying, this person is dead. I am this person, so I must be dead too.
And David was that connected with Laura.
David adored Laura. But in his case, the association is compounded by guilt.
Does David feel guilty because he was driving the car the night of the accident?
No. David was thrown from the car. He was perfectly fine. That can be very hard to accept.
Oh, God. He got burnt trying to save Laura?
Do you know that when a fire burns like that, a petrol fire, it's so hot that just getting within 3 feet of it can be like holding your hand in a flame. No sane person can make themselves walk into a fire like that.
God.
But he did, right?
He did everything humanly possible, but to David it will never be enough.
It's
What
rough.
do you mean by David acting unusual?
For instance, talking to someone who isn't there or seeing things.
David isn't crazy.
No, but he doesn't sleep much, and sleep deprivation can cause hallucinations.
If you're talking about the things happening on campus, they're really happening. I've investigated them myself.
On campus? What things?
What things are you talking about?
I really can't discuss that with you. Confidentiality. So there's nothing you want to tell me?
No, I shouldn't reveal what I've learned as David's assistant.
Very well. Goodbye, Sam.
Is it-
Sorry, I was going to see you out.
No need. I know the house well. Thank you.
There's a lot of very suspicious things going on, and I don't know who is the
With any
most
luck,
suspicious.
Dr. Hellborn won't notice that the paper he put in his pocket is missing
Ah.
until he's back at his office. Let's see what it says.
Very nice
Oh my
work.
God! David's been seeing Laura in the house, but he's not hallucinating. I saw Laura on the stairs myself. This is worse than I thought. They're doing things in the house too, and making him think it's Laura. That's just sick. I have to find out what's going on. I need to look around Dread Hill House and see if I can find an...
Okay. Well, okay, there's a lot going on here. Where do we start? Where do we start? So we were going to go speak to David if he's around. Although I did see an envelope upstairs, so maybe let's have a look at that. Ooh, did that say Daedalus invitation?
It's for me. Weird. Who knows I'm here? There's no address on this invitation or on the matchbook I have from the club. I need to figure out where I'm going tonight, assuming I can go.
Interesting. Okay, right then.
Is that mine?
None other. Is there a fire this morning?
Some people don't eat when they're upset.
Upset? About what?
Just stressed about classes.
Well,
Hey, Listy, how's
this
it
might
going?
cheer you up. The repair shop dropped off your bike this morning. It's out by the garage and running fine.
Really?
Oh,
Yes, really. You won't mention this morning's activity to himself, I trust.
What morning's activity?
Thank you.
That was the best. Thank you.
Pleasure, Sam.
If I get to be a biker chick, I know exactly. Right, well. Oh, I wonder what we can do with our bike then. Can we take it somewhere on the map? Do a little bit of Gabriel Knight 3 kind of exploring? Just giving it a test.
And it didn't cost me a dime. Wow. I'm not sure anyone has ever done anything that nice for me. Jeez. I'm such a friggin' pushover.
Get to sing all the songs from Grease 2, the best musical of all time. Oh, of course. Yeah, why wouldn't we? Trying to think. I think I'd really like to get the Sea Rail of Swole mystery knocked off first, but I don't really know what to do with that. Hey, Cassandra, how you doing? Welcome on in. You can see by this we've got a little bit of progress in pretty much everything in this chapter. Although we might as well have a little look around the house while we're here, see if we can find any ghost-related shenanigans. Hydration, I can do that, Maris. What's the temp? It says 7 degrees on my computer right now. Are you wondering if you should redeem the scarf thing? Consider it, if that's the case. Yeah, it's cool enough for me to do it. Cool. I don't think there's anything really interesting.
Yeah. I don't particularly want to hang around in the dining room and listen to it.
Scarf is on.
Too bad I had...
I wonder.
That's one grossly oversized table.
Mm.
Stuffed owls. Adds a nice fresh from the field vibe.
It is a nice scarf, yeah. The purple of it. We won't be made to make you wear it in August. That's why I drape it over my shoulders most of the time. It doesn't actually affect my
Those are
temperature
up
that much when I do that.
I think they're Viking heads.
Okay, so we need to find evidence of ghosts in the house. Maybe this means we can
This
sneak
is where
into...
the ghost disappeared.
Ooh.
I should look around to see if there's some mechanism hidden around here.
That might be worth thinking about. I was wondering if we could maybe get into David's room, but...
There's nothing rigged to these chairs.
Is there more to the house than meets the eye?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Gargoyles?
No wires. Nothing.
Well, this is a spare room. I've always wondered what the spare room is.
I guess none of these rooms have been used since the clinic closed.
Well, maybe there's something to that.
Looks like a monk. Or Quasimodo post-surgery.
Not the time for jokes, we're investigating.
I don't see anything suspicious. I suppose I could check David's room now. But if he caught me, he'd freak.
Then don't get caught. Alright. I wonder if there's something in the room. Spare room was where Mrs. Dalton keeps all her magic tricks. Right at the end of the game. Yeah, she's the one that actually wants to do all the magic, isn't she? Have I clicked on this photo of parents before? I wonder if there's like a door in here. It could be.
Mom and Dad. It's the only picture I have with me. Houdini must have mistaken this plant for a really large salad.
I don't think there's anything in here.
I'm pretty sure there are some places I left unsearched on this floor.
I mean, I've clicked on all of the I've clicked on everything that's highlighted.
Some dusty old armor in there.
Click again on the spare room. Let's have another look. Yeah.
I guess none of these rooms have been used since the clinic closed.
Stop feeding rabbits carrots. Damn misleading media. Yes, they can have a little bit as a treat, but give them proper food. I mean, yeah, they've all got to have balanced diets, haven't they? I actually saw a couple of rabbits today in different places.
Well, if someone's been rigging the house, they've done a good job of cleaning it out again.
I'm gonna check the parlor. I feel like we may need to try and get into this office. There's a lot of locked doors in here. And if they're rooms that aren't being used, maybe there's something in them. Ooh, hold on a minute. What if I look at the portrait? I was talking about the rabbits I saw today. I got distracted. I saw one of them in like the yard of a house in the neighborhood. I didn't know they had a rabbit, but my wife spotted it in a little hutch. Really cute. They also have a rooster, which is interesting. And the other rabbit we saw was in the window of a charity shop. They were it was like a pets protection, something like that. Charity shop. But they happened to have a little area in the window. It was like sort of caged up where a little rabbit was just hopping about, and we were like, just a rabbit there. Rabbit was called Waffle.
One of those blonde and elegant types. In other words, nothing like me. That's not something you'd want to run into while stumbling upstairs in the dark. Look at that statue of a veiled woman. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean, but it's sinister as hell. I love it.
I can't think. Apparently the carrots thing is only because of Bugs Bunny. Interesting. There's a hairdresser near me that has a dog and cat running about the shop. Cat usually sleep in the window. Yeah. It's cute. I like seeing little critters in shops. I remember going to a cafe where there was just a dog in the window. Dusty old armor. Anything in the... We checked the gargoyles already, didn't we?
Those gargoyles look like...
I don't think there's anything we can do here yet. I'm going to save this for later. Although, again, another place we haven't really seen much of is the tower.
I need to see what's in there. Maybe there's a key around here someplace.
Okay. Is there a key in this?
Someone put a key under that statue.
Well, aren't I clever? Well, there's a ledge here as well. I want to look at this.
The tower is directly opposite David's bedroom window. I better check it out. Cool tower. I wonder...
There was something about the vines. Hold on. Girl in the tower. Always appreciate a girl in the tower reference. Oh, hold on. I need to equip the key. Use the key. Is there a girl in the tower, or is there a ghost in the tower? The music is very foreboding. I'm gonna have a save. I don't know if there are deaths in this game. I'm gonna assume there aren't.
Everything's dusty in here, except the center of the stairs. Someone's been using them lately.
So, if you haven't played the Gabriel Knight games, those games do contain death scenes, but they don't appear until much later.
That chair is a little suspicious. It doesn't look dusty at all. You can see right into David's bedroom from here. Oh, that makes me so mad.
Smudge.
There's something on the glass. It looks like a print, but I can't see it very well.
Ooh. Is there something we can do to make it more visible? I Can't think of anything I would have that would help. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, we need something to try and see if we can get the smudge off the window. I got no context of hearing. You can see the picture from here. That makes me so mad. It really sounds unhinged. Yeah. Without context, it's probably confusing. The context is that we're pretty sure that somebody is messing with her employer, Dr. David Stiles, who his wife died in a tragic car accident, and he's convinced he's seeing the ghost of Laura around his house, but it seems to be something that someone's pulling on him, so that's why Sam is investigating, because she's pretty sure that somebody is just messing with his head. When he's a vulnerable guy who went through something really traumatic. So that's why it makes her so mad. Again, I don't know if there's anything else I can investigate here right now. I need something to kind of lift the smudge, but I can't think of what I could do with that yet. Apparently I can still do something at Christchurch, but I don't know what. Maybe... Oh, we've actually done a lot of the Ghost of Dreadhill House bit already. If we go to the nave, I wonder if... Okay, Angela's not here right now.
Angela says it's a fairy. Maybe that's some kind of weird Scottish island speak.
Sure.
The fairy fits inside the magic lantern.
I'm wondering if we have to do something with the fairy lantern here. I don't really know. I don't think there's anything else to do here either. I believe... Wasn't, yeah, Charles is in these gardens, but I've got nothing else to talk to him about. You can look at the flower bed still. I don't think there's anything else to them. We've already done the flower bed puzzle much earlier. Unless there is more. I don't think so. It does kind of sound like that list, yeah.
Looks like normal plant stuff to me.
It does look like normal. Nope, no, nothing unusual. Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's go to Edmund Hall. Maybe we can speak to Helena about something? We have a key, don't we? I mean, Helena's hiding something. We know that now. It's better hope she's not in the room. Theater program. That wasn't here before. And a hairpin.
What's this?
It's a theater program. Let's take it.
A program from 2002 when Helena was in London.
2002. That should set off alarm bells.
Helena was in London in October of 2002. That's close enough to pass by Oxford. I better note that for Styles. Yes, that should be useful. Anyway, I'm sure Helena's got plenty of those.
Maybe now we can get into the box, because maybe the hairpin is the item we need to lockpick it. Because this box has been teasing us for every time we've been in this room, you know?
I need to get that box open. I'll have to pick the lock.
Yeah? Who's that?
Oh no, Helena. Addicted to drugs. What a waste.
Well, that wasn't what
And
I
all
was
that
expecting.
privilege? I just don't get people. I suppose if she needed to support her habits, she might conspire with the illusionist. This definitely puts her back under the microscope. Maybe that's why she's conspiring with Mephistopheles, to get drugs or money to buy them. Damn it.
Is that a suave northern chap I know playing a point and click? Well, it might just be idle. How are you doing? It's nice to hear from you. So the drug angle wasn't something I was expecting, but it is a very nicely organized case of drugs. There's some deals going on with that demon name guy, all right. Yeah, maybe we should have been a bit more suspicious of the guy who calls himself Mephistopheles. That's probably a fair assumption at this point, you know? So what else do we need to do? We're 30% of the way through investigating Lamb's Club, take 2. I know 3 trans guys with that name. That's a valid. Yeah, that does track actually. 204. Maybe we can have a look in here. See if there's anything else going on. This is Charles's room, isn't it? We've already looked at the magazine. I don't think there's anything else going on here.
Scientific.
Yeah, I think we've looked at all of this. Doing awesome. Just pottering on by to see what's going on. Raising I was a young man when this game came out. Yeah, you know what? I actually saw 2 different secondhand copies of this game in the wild today. In the same shop. On the Xbox 360. Sells for £42 on the 360. Which is kind of crazy. It was a CEX. They had 2 of them. In the window. Oh, hello, maintenance man. I'm assuming it's kind of a rare game. So that's why the price is a bit higher. But... also, like, you can get it for how much on Steam? Oh, let me just double check. Let's go on the store page real quick. It's £8.50 on Steam, you know? Sure, it's novel to have an Xbox 360 version, but... Ooh, cup and ball.
Those look a lot like the type of cups magicians use.
I still think about a box copy of Secret Monkey Island I saw 3 years ago. It's been gone shortly after. Oh man, if I saw a box copy of Secret of Monkey Island in the wild, I would pick it up right away. I have Monkey Island 2 boxed. I don't have Secret of Monkey Island boxed. That is something I wouldn't mind getting my hands on at some point. I probably could easily do it, like I just eBay it or something. But you know, it's like it's not like an urgent thing I need, so I just haven't made the time to buy it. At some point, I'll own a copy. But yeah, Monkey Island 2 I have. I'm very happy I have that in box. Because that's one of my all-time faves.
He's working on something. Maybe he's repairing a fuse.
It is the fuse box, so that would make sense. He just letting me have a look?
I don't think I should touch anything while the electrician's still here.
Probably for the best. Yeah. 302, can we go in here?
Locked. I probably wouldn't learn much more in there anyway.
Okay. Have you looked at this bookcase?
The entire works of Josephus in Greek. Old issues of medical journals.
Same store had a box copy of King's Quest 5 until it was gone. Oh, man. King's Quest 5 is another one I'd love to have. King's Quest 5 and 6 for sure. Probably just all of the King's Quest. I wouldn't mind starting to collect big box PC games again. I started for a little bit and then I just didn't get any more. Although I suppose I don't really have the space. Maybe when me and Maddie have our own place, we'll, Can I still go to the pool? Is there any reason to still go to the pool?
I wouldn't want those guys staring at me while I worked out. There's some maintenance going on.
I suppose that's a good question. I mean, what are some of your holy grail, like, original boxed copy versions of games? Whether that's PC or not. Which one would you love to find in the wild and would absolutely snap it up if you saw it? Like, for a decent price, I mean. Because sometimes they put them, like, ridiculous prices on them. It isn't ridiculous if they know what it's worth. You know what I mean? It's like, sure, I'm certain that game is rare enough to be worth that much, but I don't want to pay over £100 for a game. That sort of thing. And again, I'm wondering what I want to do in this game right now. Link's Awakening. Ooh, nice. This area's been taunting me since the beginning of the game. I wonder if there is any reason to be in there. I don't think you got anything like that. Oh, fair enough.
Interesting choice in headwear.
But can I get it?
I don't have any reason to go into Brasenose College.
I have an idea. I could go in. Actually, I don't know if there's any reason to be in Alice's shop. Oh, I'm going in anyway, apparently. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. I think any, like, adventure games are big ones for me. I just saw any of the classic adventure games in the wild, I'd definitely pick them up. Maybe like an original boxed copy of Gabriel Knight 1. I have the Mysteries collection, which is Gabriel Knight 1 and 2 together. And that included like the novel of Gabriel Knight 1, which I'm very happy to have. I also have a box copy of Gabriel Knight 2. I have a DVD copy of Gabriel Knight 3, like this, the Sierra branded golden DVD cases. I do like that Sierra branding though. That's a really cool like branding for like a game box. Like Half-Life I think had one like that. They got like the Tribes 2 is one like that. Maybe I can ask Mephistopheles about Helena. Maybe.
Miss Everett.
Hi. Nice to see you.
Or perhaps not. Okay. I can't think of any reason to be in Oxford right now. Maybe something in the library. It says I have things to do here, so let's have a look. Maybe it's things I have to do, but not yet. Oh, hold on. Harvey's in here. Well, okay. That's something at least.
Harvey Kinderman. It's time I got some straight answers from him.
Ooh, the paper stack. I'm realizing maybe that's useful for the smudge somehow. I don't know.
Hey, Harvey.
Oh, look who's here. Miss Hit and Run. Where were you last night? Broomstick breakdown?
I had something I had to do.
Yeah, Styles like that, I can tell you.
What are you doing?
Oh, just wishing I were dead. This 20-page legal brief is due tomorrow. I'd rather poke out my eyes with Madonna's steel bra, but thankfully I'm almost done. I have just enough life force left to finish.
Okay. Ooh, we can do something here. Destroyed and restored ring. Not divided. We've already done that. Shredded and restored newspaper. I mean, he's got a paper.
I need something to do that.
Okay, maybe some paper. I suppose the question is, why are we doing that? Threaten him? Okay. So we need to load the copy up your left sleeve. Take the real paper article in your right hand while pattering about how interesting it is. Palm the copy in your left hand. Move the real paper article from your right hand to your left. Putting it on top of the copy. Misdirect the audience. Move the copy from your left hand to your right while palming. Ooh, not palming. Ah, oops, I actually didn't mean to do that. Is that might be still right, though. Oh, that is still right, yeah. Okay. Now manipulate the copy. Okay, that's right.
Hey, does that say 6 o'clock already?
What drugs are you on? It's the middle of the afternoon.
Sorry. My mind is so focused on tonight and the experiment. Speaking of which...
What are you doing? Could you not mess with my paper?
Typo. There's another one.
Sam, please put that down. You're making me sweat. Oh my god. You didn't just do that.
Fun time's over, Kinderman. You know what I can do. I can give you your paper back, but only if you tell me the truth.
Truth? The truth about what? Have you lost your ever-loving mind?
I saw the notes in your room about your new screenplay. Demented scientist, weird experiments. You set this whole thing up just to get material for a film, didn't you?
What? No, for crying out loud, Sam. Okay, so maybe I did have some ideas in that direction, but it was based on true events, not the other way around.
Don't lie. You're working with someone, aren't you? A magician. That's how you knew I was one, and why you were hanging out near the Black Wand. Someone else is staging the stunts, but you're the inside man.
What are you smoking? Yeah, me and David Blaine were like this. That's me, old espionage Harv. I'm surprised you caught on to me, because I'm such a brilliant freaking spy. Jesus, Everett, you need to get a grip. I've got nothing to do with this, and you'd better have my paper. This had better be a trick. Seriously.
Damn it.
Looks like I made a mistake.
Man, I ought to hate you for that.
Sorry.
Why do you have your panties in such a bunch anyway? Nothing happened last night, right? At the weight room?
I'll see you, Harv.
Well...
Nothing happened, right? You know, it doesn't have to be you versus us. We want to like you. I want to like you.
Yeah? Well, making friends is just another one of the luxuries that you can afford, but I can't.
What's your tragic backstory, Sam? Tell me more. Okay, well, we're done at the library. Can't think of anything to do with Oxford. Was there anything else to do at Christchurch? I mean, it says there are things going on here, but I don't see anything else going on here. We've already done all the stuff in this area. There's no one to talk to here other than Charles, but he has no other conversation topics yet. Yeah. I was like, I don't think Angela's returned to here. Nope. Anything to talk to with Charles?
I don't have anything to ask him at the moment.
Nope. Alright, let's go. It says we have something to do here as well, but ooh, we can talk to Eddie now. We couldn't talk to him before. Okay. What is up?
Hey, Eddie. What's the haps?
Nothing much. Sam, right?
Yeah, Sam.
Oh, what's up with you?
You gonna be around here later?
Till 8. Why?
Think you could keep an eye out for me? See if anything happens here today?
Oh, oof. You don't think that thing's coming back, do you? I was reading about what happened at the pool. Oh, this is some freaky bullshit.
I know. I don't think it'll come back here. But can I just call you later? See if there's any news?
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Here's my number.
Yay.
Thanks, Eddie. I owe you.
Oh, bloody hell. I get the crap scared out of me today and someone's gonna owe me. Damn. I ain't paid enough for this.
Do you think I could have a discus? I'll pay you for it.
Well, that's alright then.
Thanks.
All right, we bought a discus.
Hey, Eddie. Thanks, man. You're pretty cool.
Yeah. Anytime. See you around.
See ya.
Why did we buy a discus? And where is my discus? Oh, I have to take a discus. I bought a discus. I have to take a discus. But why do I need a discus? I don't know. But that's everything to do here at Horsepath Trek. Let's maybe do a bit more ghost investigation. We're halfway through the chapter, so that's something. Discus these nuts. Very true, Pega drink. Thank you. Do you love it? It starts through a spectrum window. I think you've cracked it. Yes. I don't know. I don't know. We still need to do Serial or Swole. That's still something important. I'm thinking that Alice's gaze may have something to do. I had a thought. Maybe it's something that's in sight of Alice's shop. So maybe if we go back into the Windy Dog, because we can still go in here.
They don't look like the Daedalus Club type.
Anyone got anything to talk about? No, they only have. Okay, maybe not.
The pub is called the Windy Dog. Appetizing.
So if we look at the Sea Railer Swole. Find Alice. She is close at hand. Close at hand. Follow well her gaze. Hand gaze. Find the rabbit. If you can, enter the name of the game. Clock? Oh. That's a good thought. But I don't know where a clock is. You know? Because I don't think there's one in here. But a clock is a good... That's a good shout. Close at hand. White rabbit, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, the Cheshire Cat bit we've done is the thing. So just to kind of catch you up real quick, we've covered up to here. It's the bottom 4 lines that we need to figure out. Because we've been getting pieces of...
One more piece.
Yeah, we've been getting these little pieces of gold, which are going to give us a hint towards something, you know? Close at hand, it could be something to do with the tower. I don't think there's any... I mean, we can close the door, but we already did something with this earlier. And I don't think it'll be the same thing. You know? Yeah, there was already a puzzle that involved that. And the only things to click on here are the panorama and the door to Carfax. Oh wait, the telescope. That could be a good shout as
Pretty
well.
nice view up here.
But it's not an interactable. A lot of good ideas, but it's finding things that I can even click on, you know? And obviously the question is, are we even in the right area for this? I have so many items. Can I quickly see the code? This bit or which bit are you looking for? The only other Alice's were in the postcard and next to the poster of the Hatter in the shop. Yeah. It's the only thing. Okay. See, a lot of this is anagrams, and I'm wondering if there's an anagram we may have missed. Because, you know, Cesar Chat is Cheshire Cat, obviously. Alice's Little Shop. Dodo dodged and cracked his egg. Queen screamed off with their heads. Dogs and Fire ate their snacks. Find Alice close at hand. Follow well her gaze. Find the rabbit if you can. Enter the name of the game. Can we click on the weird rabbit in the corner of the shop now? I don't think... I think I have clicked on it a few times, and I don't think it's actually... I think it's just the generic comment about the rabbit mask. Because that's the only rabbit that I know of, other than Houdini, of course.
This rabbit mask is whack.
Yeah, that's all she has to say about that. The one in the suit? This one, no, it doesn't come up as a. It's not a clickable item. This is just a hint for the Cheshire Cat puzzle. I mean, here's Alice, and she's gazing at something. Where did the last clue lead to? The last clue we had took us to Christchurch, because we were in Christchurch Hall. That might be a shout. What if the painting leads us to something?
I wonder if Alice could be one of them.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, we might be onto something here.
The Little Sisters. The oldest girl has a book in her lap. Okay. The oldest...
Okay, what else? The little... little.
That's where you'd expect an artist's signature. But it doesn't look like a signature.
Does it look like a...
Daedalus Club logo. This whole painting is a device. Amazing. These guys spare no expense. The Little Sisters. That book. It looks odd.
Well, what about
I
it's
could
odd?
see if there's something going on with that book, but it will require some delicate work.
Some delicate work, you say? Oh, what can I use? Swiss Army knife? That's not delicate at all, but all right.
There's something underneath the book.
just defacing a
Another
painting?
piece of gold. I love this riddle.
Well, yeah, I mean, hopefully no one noticed that we just ripped up a painting. That's fine. Okay.
And that's it. Now, if I can just solve this rebus, I should be able to finish the game.
Okay. I find these relatively simple. They seem like, It seemed difficult, but it's like it's actually quite simple. I think this is Christ. I think it's Christchurch Meadow. I'm not entirely sure how this is. Okay, ch plus f minus f church Christ church bed minus b is ed plus m med. Oh. These are very stupid puzzles, but Christchurch Meadow. I broke into a museum display and ruined a painting. Yeah. We've done a lot of stuff. Go for my D&D campaign. Yeah, I suppose that's a good. It's a relatively simple puzzle for D&D players, to be fair.
Find the rabbit if you nag. If you can, I have a feeling whatever I'm looking for is in this tall grass somewhere.
Do we need to find a cat? Oh boy. This reminds me a lot of a puzzle in Gabriel Knight 1, actually. If anyone's played Gabriel Knight 1, you'll probably know the one I mean, where you're trying to find the snake scale at the lake. This is an interesting approach to pixel hunting, though. I've never seen it done quite this way. Simple puzzle. It's going to take the average player like 3 sessions. It gives you a bit of stalling time to plan something else. Oh boy, this is going to be good. I'm assuming I need to find a can of some kind. That's probably going to be what the whole joke is here. Or find the rabbit, even. Maybe there's a can or a rabbit. I don't know. A rabbit in a can? Time team flashbacks. That's quite the pull. Oh, man. Where's Tony Robinson when you need him, man? He'd have that rabbit found post-haste. Nope, I think we got it.
There's something.
A rabbit hole.
Well, I've come this far. A little dirt isn't going to kill me.
You're not going inside. Oh my god.
It's a white rabbit.
Jesus Christ. Can I look at... Okay, I have to... You have to... I'm scared. Yeah. Okay, the time is pointed at... It's like 5 minutes to 8. Sorry, to 7. 5 to 7. Give or take. Maybe 6 minutes to 7. So maybe you put... Oh, but these also represent letters. Oh, this is where you enter the name of the game. Sea-Rail or Swole? What was that? I think it was a cow.
That is the name of the riddle, but it doesn't work. Maybe I need to change it somehow.
Try gray matter? That's funny. Let's try it. No, I didn't do anything. That's a shame. That would have been funny.
That can...
Okay, it'll probably be Lewis Carroll. How many L's does it have? Oh god. 3 in total, and then in Sea-Rail as well, so there's 2. That's it.
I got it! My Sea-Railer Swole coin. There are different London landmarks on this one.
Yeah. As we discussed last time, Sea-Rail Swole is an anagram of Lewis Carroll, who created Alice in Wonderland. Hey. British Museum, and Buckingham Palace. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Well, that should be that covered. Oh, but there's still more. Why is there still more for Serial Swole Part 2? Because we've covered the puzzle now, haven't we? Oh, it's C.S. Lewis. It's alright. It's an easy mistake to make, that one. We've got these 2 coins now.
I won this coin by nailing Sea Railer Swole. It has 2 landmarks on it, British Museum and Buckingham Palace.
Maybe if we go back to Mephistopheles now. Okay, Christchurch Meadows is finished. Did you get coins for each line of the puzzle? No, it's just for the end of the puzzle. The coins are the reward for finishing it. At least that's how it was with the...
Good day, Miss Everett.
Hi.
I finished Serial or Swole. Do you have anything else you can talk about? Does not look like it. Okay. So why is it saying I've got more for Serial or Swole then? We're 2/3 of the way through the chapter though. Where can we still go? So we still have things to do in Oxford apparently. It's still glowing. Stop glowing. Okay, thank you. So, Edmund Hall, Christchurch, Oxford Town Centre, and Dreadhill House are all important areas. Let's go back to Christchurch. Because, I feel like there has to be something else here, right? Can't talk to Charles currently. I'm assuming we'll probably have to talk to Charles about something at some point. There's nothing else in here. I can't think of anything else to do at Christchurch right now. Maybe let's go and let's go ghost hunting again. Maybe I can talk to Mrs. Dalton about the tower. I can talk to Mrs. Dalton about something. Ooh, there's flour there. Ooh, the flour used the flour on the smudge. That might be able to help us get the handprint.
Dr. Hellborn showed me the list of Laura's appearances. Like the time I saw someone at the top of the stairs.
Well, he shouldn't have. It's Dr. Styles' private business and no one else's. I should never have let him into that room.
But David needs our help.
What he needs is peace and quiet and not to be upset. He'd be fine if people would just leave him be.
But that's the point. Someone is doing these things to David. Someone is faking Laura's presence.
Who would do such a thing? And how could they pretend to be his poor dead wife back from the grave?
It's tricky, all right. But obviously not impossible.
No one is doing this. The best thing we can all do is just not acknowledge it. Leave the poor man alone. Don't bring it up, please, Samantha.
I'm not going to talk to him about it. Not yet, anyway. But David is stronger than you give him credit for, you know. There's such a thing as expecting too much of someone, but there's also such a thing as expecting too little. That's not good for him either.
You don't know what it was like after the accident. You weren't here when they brought him home to this house for the first time with Laura gone. You weren't here to listen to him.
He must have been in a lot of pain, with all the burns.
There, you see? You don't know anything about it.
I can't believe Dr. Styles had my bike repaired. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
Oh, don't read too much into it. Money is one trouble he doesn't have.
Do you know that key to the tower? I found it under a rock by the door.
The tower?
Yeah, the older tower, out by the garage.
That old thing. That's an old
I thought for a
folly.
second that she's
No
going to be
one's
like,
used it
there
in
is no
years and
tower,
years.
darling. There never has been a tower. And then when you go back, the tower's gone.
Well, I don't know anything about that. I wouldn't mess around in there if I was.
That would have been a good trick.
Must be filthy as the devil.
you mind if I take this flower?
Is that flour? Mind if I borrow a little?
It tastes better when it's in the pie crust, dear.
Ha! You'll be my friend for life if you're making pie. But I need just a pinch for something else.
Oh, take all you want, love.
The tower's been dead for 15 years. It wasn't your fault that the tower was knocked down, Sam. I've got to use the key. The key. All right. There's very dramatic music in this tower. All right, we're gonna go throw some flour on the smudge.
Aha! It's small. Smaller than mine. It must belong to a female. That doesn't fit Linkweller or Malik. Maybe they're working with someone else. That handprint belongs to the spy. When I figure out who
Could be a
it is,
child,
they're
yeah.
going to regret it.
All right.
My guess is someone spent hours up here in that chair. It makes me sick just to think about it.
We're path in the dust. What's this?
Someone's been using these stairs. No doubt.
Someone with small hands, don't judge, yeah. Can't rule anything out when you're investigating. Alright, how are we doing on that? Okay, we have fully investigated the ghost for today. Which means we have to do a bit more investigation of the Lambs Club. Something else with Steamroller Swallow, apparently. And altering the plan. Maybe I can call David? Actually, we haven't actually checked if David's around, have we? Is he in here? There he is. We have so much to talk about.
Dr. Stiles?
Yes?
I've thought of a way to prove whether or not the incidents on campus are being rigged.
Oh?
If we change the time of the experiment, say move it up to 3 p.m., and change the place where it's supposed to occur, then it would be impossible for anyone to rig something up in time.
Good idea.
Really?
It shouldn't matter to the experiment, so why not? But we'll have to think of a new location and exercise. And you'll need to notify the students about the time change.
Of
No
course.
problem. For tonight's experiment, what about using this? It's a discus. And we could use Horsepath Track as a location. No one would expect us to go back there.
It's very tactile. Should make for a good visualization. All right, Sam.
Great.
All right. Well, that's good. We've made plenty of progress with altering the plan. Okay, great. I guess now we just need to update people and stuff. Let's have a look around and see who... Well, we know where... We know where Charles is. Maybe we can talk to him. Charles has been hanging out here, although we can't... Apparently we can't actually talk to him
I
yet.
don't have anything to ask him.
You could tell him about the experiment, you know, but alright. Sure. I can't think of any reason to be here. I'll go back to Edmund Hall. See if anybody's about in
That's Jeannie Smith's.
I don't need to be there. $204. Oh, this is Charles's room. There are a lot of like mysteries still yet to solve. Okay, there's got to be something with this.
He's working on something. Maybe he's repairing a fuse.
This is going to be important for something, but I don't know what yet. But it's also making me think I don't know if I need to be here yet. I wonder if can I call anybody? Charles?
No reason to call there.
Okay. Charles's mum.
Well, I need to know after all.
Oh, actually. That could be good.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Eddington?
Yes? Can I help you?
Yes, I'm Miss Pembroke from St. Edmund Hall College at Oxford University. We have a problem concerning the registration of your son, Charles.
What's the matter? Nothing important, I hope. Is he fine?
Nothing important, madam, but we happen to have some confusion about Charles's photograph. Could you describe your son, please?
Oh, yes. My boy's tall, with a lovely angel face and blue eyes, and adorable blonde hair. Is everything okay for the school?
Well, that's strange, because the photograph we have on file shows him kind of shorter and heavier.
Oh, yes. He changed a lot last year. He joined the athletics team and shot up a good 8 inches. You don't know how disconcerting it is to have your son turn into a hunk.
I suppose it's okay then. Thank you for your time, Mrs. Ettington.
That's all right. Goodbye.
Well, so much for my theories.
Okay, well, that's something at least. I guess that's a little bit more investigation. Let's see. Is there anyone else I can call? We don't need to call Dr. Styles. Don't need to call Dreadhill. Dr. Harvey? I don't think we need to call Harvey for any reason.
No reason to call.
No. Couldn't think of anything there. Helena?
Samantha, I was looking for you earlier. You must have some new gossip on our fellow lambs by now.
Well,
I was
yes.
calling to confirm that the experiment is still like planned for tonight.
You didn't investigate further? Then again, I haven't heard of any incident related to last night's session. So maybe everything's okay?
We'll discuss that later. Gotta go.
All right. Well, that's something. Knowledge department, payphone. Yeah, I think that's everybody we can call. The thing is, what is missing from Serial or Swall is what's confusing me, actually. Maybe if I go back to the... I don't know. Maybe. Oh, probably we're done with Christchurch, at least. Okay. We only need to be Oxford, Edmund Hall, and Dreadhill. And I'm going to try going back to the Alice shop. But again, I can't think of anything. Because as far as I can tell, we did finish the poem. We're done with the meadows as well. Just give me a location for it, and then I'll try and figure it out from there. You just give me the sort of the home. So Dreadhill House. Okay. Interesting. I'll have a look around. I don't think I've ever needed to be in this room. I mean, I have for some bits of it, but not as Sam, really. Sam's never really needed to use it. Can't really think of anything here that's useful. Oh, I did get a paper when I got in. That's right.
There's no address on this invitation or on the matchbook I have from the club. I need to figure out where I'm going tonight, assuming I can go.
Is there something I can use it with?
These London landmarks may have something to do with the club's location.
Okay, here we
I should
go.
compare them to the map. Yeah, I think those famous locations on the coin should help me.
So it was. We got Buckingham Palace. That was one of them. Houses of Parliament was another. St. Paul's Cathedral was one. Then it was the museum? British Museum.
Okay, now I know that the Daedalus Club is in that area, but it's still a huge zone to search. There's just gotta be some way for me to narrow it down.
Okay. Is there anything else I can click on here? Oh, hold on.
I don't...
Wait.
Maybe I should try to link these points to get a single place on the map. That's it! I'm sure that's where the Daedalus Club is.
Okay. All right. Trafalgar Square. Interesting. We can go to London now. Oh, because we've got the bike repaired as well. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Wow. The Daedalus Club. That's right. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm going to do a quick save game. That feels like a big deal.
I can't wait to go to the Daedalus Club, but I need to finish some stuff around here.
Okay, fair enough. At the very least, we have finished that. And I guess you would just need to tell everybody about the update to the experiment or do some more investigation. There wasn't anything we missed at the gym, was there? I don't think there was. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. No, I don't think so.
If Mephistopheles is the one doing this, then of course he knew that I'd be here last night. And he knew about the flash powder traps. He was ready for it all. I hate that I didn't see it earlier.
Well, you do jump to quite a few conclusions. It might not be Mephistopheles either. Let's, Is there anything else we can talk to him about, perhaps? The only thing other things I can think of to do are update.
Hi, Mephistopheles.
Miss Everett, how kind of you to visit. Yes, Samantha.
Listen, I talked to Dr. Stiles about changing the time and location tonight as you suggested, but he didn't go for it. He's really adamant about sticking to the experiment plan as written.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I know. Oh well, just wanted to let you know. It was a good suggestion, though.
Yes, very glad I made it.
Yes, they're very suspicious, Mr. Mephistopheles. I wonder if there's anything else I can pick up here while I'm here. Oh, disappearing ink. Okay. Sticky gloves, breakable wand. At least Sam had a bit more tact this time with the approach instead of going, I know you're the person behind this. Doesn't really help when you just outright tell people like that. I don't think there's anything else I can grab. It does not look like it. Okay. But I will need to pay for whatever this is.
I'd like to pay before I go.
Right you are. Thank you, Miss Everett.
How much money does Sam have? That's the question. I know it's not an issue for David, but yeah, it might be for her. Right, we're done with Oxford now, which means we just need to do stuff at Dreadhill and Edmund Hall. Okay. And she lives in the manor, but, you know, she doesn't own anything there. Pawn the stuff in her room. Also possible, I suppose. Is this relevant for anything? Actually, I suppose, yeah, she did get hired as well. That's true.
I think that's St.
I don't know if she got a paycheck yet. She has only just started working for David.
Nail polish.
Yes? What about it? Nothing? Okay. Is there anything else we can look at here? Because we still have the investigation part. Was there anything I needed to do with this other than just look at it?
That's the key to Helena's... Maybe that's why she's conspiring with Mephistopheles, to get drugs or money to buy them. Damn it.
I did just assume it was, yeah. Yeah, you're right, you're right. I don't think there's anything we can do with this, is there?
Maybe that...
No. No. I don't think there's anything else here. So the question remains, what else do we need to do? Because it's all at Edmund Hall and Dreadhill. There's got to be something on the 3rd floor. I know that much. But yeah, what is the deal with the maintenance man? And we can't go into here either. How do we get him to leave so I can mess with the fuse box? Why do I even need to mess with the fuse box?
Locked. I probably wouldn't learn much more in there anyway. I don't think I should touch anything. I won't do that while the electrician is watching me, but it looks like this one controls the alarm.
Okay, we can get the alarm.
I don't...
Okay, well, we've at least had a look. Ah, and now that we've looked at that, we can do something with the maintenance man. Okay.
Which trick should I use?
I mean, I have disappearing ink.
That trick doesn't fit the situation.
Well, I'm sorry for recognizing I had an item that I had. Bottomless cup? I mean, we already did that one.
I don't think that really...
We got a cup with... Fruit bowl? No, we did that. We've done a lot of these. Cup and ball psychic, maybe?
Hey, do you like to gamble? I know
Sure.
a really cool game that uses cups and a ball, just like these.
I'm busy.
Come
It'll
on.
only take a minute. Better than Vegas.
What's the game?
Vegas, you say? I'm interested.
I'll show you. We need 3 cups. This is position number 1, position 2, position 3.
I know this game.
It's not what you think. You're going to hide the ball. You can put it under any one of the cups. You can even move the cups around. I'll turn my back.
I didn't
But in
read
the
what
end,
the
I'll be
trick
able to
said
tell you where
again.
the ball is.
How can you do that?
We'll see. The only thing is, You have to tell me what positions you're swapping. For example, you can say 1 and 2 if you are switching 1 and 2.
But I can put the ball anywhere.
Yep. Ready to try it? I'll turn my back.
I should have read up.
I hit the ball.
Hide the ball bearing and then swap cups. On the first swap, switch the cups that do not have the ball, silently. After that, you can switch any 2 cups, but you have to tell me which numbers you're swapping.
I swap 1 and 3. I swap 1 and 2. I swap 1 and 3. I swap 1 and 2. I swap 1.
Oh my
and
God.
2. I swap 1 and 2.
Jesus. Let me check this. 1 second. 1 second, sir. I just need to check this. Don't worry. I'll tell you in a moment. Okay. Turn your back and ask a volunteer to hide the ball under one of the cups. Next, ask him or Sam to swap the 2 empty cups to make things even more difficult for you. Then ask them to move the cups around as much as they like. The only rule is that from this point, they must call out which cups they're swapping. When they let you know they're done, you turn you around and reveal the trick. The trick, keep track of the position of the marked cup. When you turn back, there are 2 possibilities. If the marked cup is at the position you thought it would be, then it hasn't moved when the volunteer silently switched the cups. So the ball is under the marked cup. If the cup is at this position, then this cup and the marked one were switched in the first silent swap. The ball is neither at this position nor under the marked cup. So you choose the remaining 3rd cup. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is the marked one. Okay. So what did he say? He said swap. He swapped 1 and 3 in the beginning. Which means that it's under the marked one, right? Well, but then, hold on. Swapped 1 and 3. Then 1 and 2. And 1 and 3. And then 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Internet connection sound is right. I'm going to guess the marked cup. Ha! Okay.
There it is.
How did you do that?
Luck.
Oh, no. No. You have to tell me how to do it. I could earn a fortune down at the pub.
Giving up my secrets? That will cost you.
What do you want?
Close your eyes and count to 100. Thing Yankee Doodle Dandy, let me flip a switch?
Let me flip the switch on the security door.
What? What for?
I need to see someone in the grad wing. A friend.
I can't do that. It could cost me my job. Ask for something else. Or at least, do it when I'm not here.
Okay, how about get me coffee downstairs?
You could go downstairs and get me a cup of coffee.
Is that all? Well, I can do that. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Who, me?
Alright, well. That means we can go
There.
ping pong.
That should let me into the grad wing without the alarm ringing.
Woohoo! Is that where this is where this goes, right? Hello, Malik.
Oh, hi, Malik. I was just coming to see you.
Hi, Sam. It's not a good time.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I was just fired.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm.
You probably don't need the money, right?
Of course I need the money. My parents have 6 other kids to feed and educate. I try to take as little from them as possible. I don't know what I'll do now. I'll have to find another job.
Sorry.
Yeah, that might be...
I hated working for that guy.
So, why did you sign up for the experiment with Styles?
I'm a huge fan. Styles is why I came to Oxford. Then he quit teaching before I got a chance to take a single class with him. Why doesn't he teach anymore? From what I've seen, he wasn't physically disabled by the accident. And he's sane enough, I think.
He's reachable. He just needs to be pulled out of himself. And for people to quit screwing with his head.
Look, I have to go. See you later.
Bye.
Wait, before you go, we should probably tell you about the time. Okay. All right. Ooh, we're getting close to finishing this chapter. What else can we investigate here? 326? Is this someone we know?
That's Malik's room. I don't think there's any point in searching it.
Well, you never know. Anything else I can look at in here? Nope, nothing else is clickable.
I don't know the person who lives in there.
Okay, then why did you let me click on the door? Well, we got him unfired for nothing. Yeah, we did. Is this Angela's room?
Angela?
That's not Angela.
Oh, hi. Is this Angela Mulholland's room?
Is it a shared room?
I'm her roommate, Kelly.
Hi, I'm Sam.
Angela's not here. Is there something I can help you with?
That's a gorgeous sweater you got on.
Oh, thank you. It's my favourite, actually. My mother made it.
You're kidding.
No, she's quite good.
It wouldn't be an adventure game if we didn't get someone fired.
Me neither. That's amazing.
There's a lot of instances of that, isn't there, in adventure games, getting somebody fired.
Does Angela have a lot of friends?
Oh, not that I
Although
know.
off the top of my head, I can only think of a
I think
couple.
you're the first one I've ever met.
She doesn't talk about a friend of hers who's really into magic?
No.
Oh. Do all graduate students have roommates?
It depends what you sign up for. I just transferred here. I thought it would be a good way to get to know people.
So, how do you like rooming with Angela?
Fine. Yeah, it's been fine. I'll probably get a room by myself next term. I think it's harder to adjust to living with a stranger when you're more mature.
Okay, thanks, Kelly.
I know Angela seems shy and fits perfectly to the dreamy girly type, but this goes way beyond what I thought. I can't poke around while Kelly's in the room.
We gotta get rid of Kelly. Okay.
I need to get Kelly out of here so I can search this room.
Alright, it's time for some more magic. Oh, it's her favorite sweater. This trick involves pretending you understand another trick, a prediction trick in which you predict what your audience members are going to say, writing down the predictions on a card. You take out a card and pen, but alas, your pen is out of ink. It won't write. You ask to borrow a pen from the audience. Meanwhile, you have a pen filled with disappearing ink up your sleeve. When someone gives you a pen, you do a misdirect by asking the audience jokingly if anyone has the card. While you're making this joke, you swap the pen you were given for the disappearing ink up your sleeve, and you bring out your card, and still standing close to the person who gave you the pen, shake the pen in preparation to write, you trigger the pen, and the disappearing ink goes all over the person you borrowed the pen from. You plead in abject humiliation and swear you can fix it. Place a magic handkerchief over the stain and tell the person not to touch it for 5 minutes. The length of time it takes the magic handkerchief to work. You go on with another trick. 5 minutes later, when you remove the handkerchief, the stain is gone.
Do you have some paper? I think I'll leave a note for Angela.
Sure.
Sorry, can I borrow a pen? By the way, I love your bedspread too.
Do you?
Oh, they're like Larry Butts to get themselves fired constantly.
Ink stuck.
Oh no! Your lovely sweater.
Oh, crap. I am so sorry.
My sweater!
Listen, run to the bathroom and wash it really well with cold water and soap. It will come out, I swear.
But...
Hurry, before it sets.
Alright, well, that worked.
I hope that comes out.
Now we can snoop. Good lord. That's wow. That is a look. That is a look. Wow, okay.
That must be Angela's father. Interesting looking guy.
It looks like he ties people to railroad tracks as a career. That's like Mr. Burns, yeah. This guy looks like he was born to be evil.
I think that's the island where Angela grew up.
Is her father Dracula? Yeah.
I think that's the island where Angela grew up.
Okay.
So Angela's not a natural blonde. Interesting, but hardly a crime. Well, whether or not it's a crime depends on your point of view, I guess.
I think Angela maybe she's the one I was growing the most suspicious of, actually. So I actually think she may.
Angela's really into fairies. Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
That one's different.
Angela. The view looks nice, but it doesn't give me the beginning of a clue.
Let's check the computer. Oh, the desk.
This magazine is old and well read by the look of it. Obsessed much?
Nursing.
Angela looked better as a brunette. Angela enrolled here in September of 2002.
Okay. Tinkerbell.
Angela looked better.
Okay. Is there anything else here? No. Records or wedding magazine. That's it. That's all we've got.
This magazine is.
Okay. Anything else to look at in here? Bed? Did she go blonde to match Laura? Maybe.
So much pink everywhere. I don't get how Kelly stands this.
Well, she did say she was going to room on her own, so maybe she can't. Anything under the carpet, maybe?
I know Angela seems.
Anything else to click on? They have missed. Picture hair dye. We've all looked at this. A lot of fairies.
Angela's really.
Apparently, we can click on each individual fairy, which is interesting. Is there anything else I can? I don't think there is. I think this is everything. Yeah. Stretch. Let's do it. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Goodness gracious.
The cold water worked. The ink's gone. I can't believe it.
That's a relief.
Good for
I
you.
was just looking at this picture.
Oh, that's Angela's dad. He owned a pub on the Isle of Mull, but it burnt down a few years ago. He was killed in that fire.
That's awful. I had no idea.
She doesn't like to talk about it.
Interesting.
Weird. I've met several people with horrible losses.
Okay.
Like that recently.
Did you write that note?
No. I think I know where Angela is, so I'll just run over there.
Well, if I see her first, I'll tell you stop by.
Okay. Thanks. See you.
I am a little suspicious of her, but I think she was potentially the student that went to see, okay. The student that went to see, Dr. Styles. Because maybe she thought...
That exit heads down to the lobby.
Okay. Because maybe she wanted to, you know... Maybe there was something with the fire and that link that made her think that she could get back into contact with her dad. You know, it's something along those lines. might be obsessed and have dad issues. I mean, also a possibility. Yeah. Either way, I think there's something. I believe there is a fixed villain, yeah. I'd be surprised if it did a randomized one. I don't think it would do that. Altering the... Okay. So we're missing points in investigating the Lambs Club and altering the plan. It still says we have things to do here. At Edmund. But I can't think what. Okay. Yeah, apparently we still got something to do with St. Edmund Hall. Everywhere else is grayed out. Maybe I'll speak to Dave.
Hello, Sam. Can I get you anything?
Not right now, thanks.
Okay, Mrs. Dalton doesn't have anything to say. I can talk to David, so let's talk to David.
Dr. Stiles?
Yes?
Angela.
Angela started Oxford in September 2002, but she seems pretty immature for her age. Her room is very pink.
Pink.
She doesn't have many friends, according to her roommate, and her father died in a accident. I get the feeling she's a little backwards. Do you want my opinion?
No.
No.
Okay.
Great. Thanks. That was very
I
helpful.
don't have anything to ask him at the moment.
I think that did push us further towards the investigation thing, though. We have like a couple things left to do. I don't think there's any reason to click there. No.
Still locked. Damn! I thought Mrs. Dalton might have left it open. I could break in. But Dr. Stiles is such a private person. He'd never forgive me if he found out.
What am I missing here? It's probably something silly, but there's probably like two little things that are gonna help me finish off this chapter. I mean, I don't have any reason to be in any of these rooms, do I? I mean, I can get into this room. But also, why? He already took the photo. Does mention one thing for bonus points that I haven't done? I mean, apparently I've done all the bonus. But maybe it does contribute towards the main thing? What's the bonus point thing then? Just let me know what it is, because, is it Kakocam? It could be Kakocam. Yeah, I'm fairly certain we've covered everything in here. Christchurch fireplace certificate. I did that on the last stream. I'll check anyway, but I'm pretty sure I did that last time. Hey, Matt LeBlanco. Just found your YouTube channel, Pure Gold. So sad that was 2 years ago. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, I do stream a lot of adventure games, though unfortunately I don't have a lot of time to make videos at the moment.
Certificate of Appreciation.
Alright, I've looked at the certificate for sure now. But yeah, you can quite often find me here on Twitch. I do play a lot of adventure games in here, because it's a bit, with sort of my time and schedule, it's a bit easier for me to just kind of hop on here and play an adventure game with people. But I'm glad that my backlog of videos is still getting to people and people are still enjoying them. That means a lot to me. I really would like to get back into making videos. It's just kind of a case of as and when I'm able to, unfortunately. It's very kind words. Thank you so much. I'm currently playing this one, Grey Matter, which, if you are a fan of the Gabriel Knight games, it's by the same writer, Jane Jensen. Okay. It is just stuff at Edmund Hall and Dreadhill that we need to cover. It's literally, we have 3 points there and we have 6 points there. Which is probably like 3 different things to do. Maybe is there someone I can call who I haven't called yet? We can have a look, can't we? We can certainly have a look.
No reason to call this.
Nope, no reason to call Charles.
No reason.
No reason to call Dr. Styles.
No reason.
No reason to call Doctor.
No reason.
Harvey.
No reason to.
Helena.
No reason to call there.
No. I think there's no one else to call. We never got our coffee? Yeah. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, apparently we are missing something at the house, and we're missing... I think we're missing... Maybe... I don't know. I don't know what we're missing. Really. Let's check the pool. Let's just check every room. And try and just click on things, and hopefully we'll find the right thing at some point. I don't think there's anything in here. We can just go in here for whatever reason. What about the gym? Is anyone in the gym? There is a man, but the man has been here for a while. There's gotta be just like one little thing that's missing here. Maybe it's something in...
Good thing I have this.
I mean, I don't think there's anything else in Helena's room, but I can at least have a look. Did I talk to a man named Charles? I'm pretty sure I talked to him. Although maybe... not the Meadows, hold on. It'd be here. He's there.
I don't have anything to ask him at the moment.
Oh god. We've got the music on top of each other now. You need to call Helena again? I tried that.
No reason to call there.
Hold on. I'm gonna reset the music. Give me a second. Because the music is doubled. There we go. Maybe give him something. I don't think there's anything we can...
I can't wait to go.
Oop. I don't think there's anything we can give him at the moment is the thing. And I don't think we need to be here is... I'm going to talk to the prof again. Now that I confirmed the appearance of the student. Talking to David, you mean? I don't think there's anything else I can ask David is the thing. It's probably just little things.
I don't have any.
Yeah, that there's like probably little details I need to look at in order for the game to go, okay, you're allowed to progress now. Because there's something very similar in the way that Gabriel Knight 2 is designed. Or Right, it's like if you've missed like one specific plaque in a museum that you need to read, the game doesn't advance. I can't think of anything. Need to reinvestigate all the objects, possibly. Do we have to return the flower? I mean, I doubt that. I don't even know if I still have it because I've used it. Yeah, I've used it.
I guess none.
I might go look up a quick walkthrough myself because like just there's probably maybe need to talk to Mr. Dalton again. I don't think she had anything else to say either. Can I may be wrong? Maybe there's something else I've missed.
Hey.
No, she's not clickable. I'm gonna grab my phone. I'm gonna look this up. Give me a second because I feel like it's probably something really small that's just preventing progress from being made. I have 8,000 child points and no point sync. I die. I am sorry. Mysterious Dr. Styles. Memories of a Summer Night. Serial. Oh, there's Kako Cam. You can do that. Just highlight all your messages. That is also something you could do. Oh, there's a plant in the house. Cathedral and talk to Angela to retrieve a paper fairy. Head to Redcliffe, talk to Susan. We've done that with Linkweller. Observe that. Yeah. Bonus points. This is chapter 4. I'm already done all this. We're on chapter 6. Okay. Ghost of Dreadhill House. Yeah, that's all good. Investigating the Lambs Club. We've done that with Harvey. With the lantern from Mephistopheles. Got the bobby pin. You got the theater program. Yeah, we've done it with the... We've done the thing with the handyman. We've done a thing with that. Talk to Charles about every topic possible. Take out your phone and call Charles' mum. We've done that. Okay. So what have we missed there? Because I'm fairly certain we've done the investigation. Although maybe it's... Maybe we need to finish altering the plan. Talk with Eddie. Call Helena. I've done all of this. Have I not done all of this? I do remember that ad listy. I'm looking at this, and I'm like... I'm looking at this Harvey needs to know the plan via Charlie. Maybe I just need to go tell... I mean, I don't know where Harvey is. I can talk to Harvey. Maybe it was blocking off the library too early, and this is the problem. Because I can still talk to Harvey. It still has the mouth icon. Oh, nope, never mind.
You'll forgive me for that restored newspaper trick.
It's changed to an eyeball now. Okay, no, it's not that. I'm like reading this and I'm like, I've done it all though. Maybe it's something I've missed on another day. But I don't. That wouldn't make sense. Now go to Charlie. But I don't have anything to talk to him about.
I don't have anything to ask him at the moment.
This is blowing my mind. Go to Edmund Hall, see if that triggers the scene. I don't think there's anything we have missed, is the thing. It's from looking at this walkthrough, it's like, I've done everything. Okay. Show the LED. One's on the first floor, going into Helena's room using the key. Check up the bobby pin in the cupboard in the far left. Check out the drawer. Ooh. I think there may be something we've missed in here. I don't think I looked in the drawer again. I think that might be what we've missed.
There. A letter from St.
Okay,
Edmund Hall.
that's it. Congratulations on your acceptance into St. Edmund Hall. You're now challenged with making a very important decision of selecting which college of your university you're going to attend. We know this can be often an extremely difficult decision for a young man or woman about to enter college. We at St. Edmund Hall recognize the importance of your decision and the commitment it entails to learn and develop by means of association with an outstanding center of learning. As incredible as it may sound, this decision may very well have an impact on the quality of your life. I believe that St. Edmund Hall offers not only a superb educational experience, but also promotes individual growth and development. 95% of our faculty holds PhDs or law degrees. We offer our students over 27 courses. We encourage you to visit our campus if you can. If you have not made a commitment as to where you will attend college next autumn, I hope you will carefully evaluate the information contained in this letter and seriously consider our university. My very best wishes to you for a successful collegiate experience, and I sincerely hope you'll be joining us here at St. Edmund Hall in the autumn. That is John Paco Everton, Dean of Admissions.
This welcome letter is dated last month, so Helena really did just start here.
Okay. Well, that's one more thing crossed off. Okay, we just need to look through this carefully. Check out the theater program too. I mean, I already have, but maybe I can look at it more closely.
Helena was
Okay, there's nothing else to look at there. Third floor where someone's doing repair work. Examine the door with the alarm. Check out the switch next to the red sticker. Okay, get rid of the handyman. We've done it. After you win the game, ask the handyman to fetch you the coffee and then he's gone. Flip the switch on the fuse board and then go to the no longer alarmed door where you'll meet Malik. Talk to him until he leaves. Go to room 322. Talk to Kelly as much as possible. Then choose a trick to play on her. The last great disappearing ink trick. From the trick on the girl and use her absence to snoop. Look at the magazine and the upper and lower parts of the student record on the desk drawer. We've done that. Take a look at each of the photos on the dress and next to the bed, as well as the box of hair dye. If you try exiting the room, Kelly will come back. Talk to her a bit more than leave, this time to Christchurch Gardens. Talk to Charles about every topic possible. Take out your phone and call Charles' mum asking about his appearance. Can we go to see Charles now? Well, there wouldn't be a reason to, would there? Although maybe... Maybe we can meet up with the guys at Edmund Quad now? No. Although maybe now I can talk to... Maybe now I can talk to David about Helena. Yes, I think I can.
Dr. Stiles?
Yes?
I think that's what we were missing, is we needed to find a single letter in a desk, which meant we could talk to to Dr. Stiles about Helena.
I looked into Helena's background. She started Oxford this year, but she could have been around long.
It's a little bit
before that.
roundabout,
I
but
found a theater program
we've got
in
there.
her room dated October 2002.
October.
Yeah. Also, I think she may have a drug problem. I found a syringe and bottles in her room.
Could there have been prescription? Maybe a suppressant or...
She's young and healthy. Why would she need a prescription? She's obviously rich and a party girl.
So because she's rich, she must be completely lacking in judgment.
Never mind. Fact. She had a bottle and syringe in her room. I'll leave my opinion out of it.
Good idea.
Okay, so that completes that track. So now we just need the last bit of altering the plan. Take a discus. Talk to David. Maybe, do I need to just give him the discus? I think we already did that. Maybe we did do that. Now do I call Helena?
I need to talk to the Lambs Club about the time change.
Okay.
But maybe I'll just head over to St. Edmund Quad. They hang out there.
I think we got it. Dread Hill House is done. We just head here and it should end the chapter. Yes, okay.
Hi.
We literally just needed to find a single letter. That's it.
Hey.
What's going on?
God. I just dropped my phone.
Dr.
It's fine.
Stiles changed the time for tonight's session. It's been moved up to 3 this afternoon. Can you all make it?
I'm free.
Oh, I have a class, but I can miss it.
Charles?
In for a penny, in for a pound, my mum always says. Yeah, I can be there. I'm going to meet Harvey later. Want me to tell him?
Yeah, thanks.
What about Helena?
Oh, I already talked to her. It's cool. See you soon, guys.
Bye, Sam.
See you.
Yeah, bye.
I love the in-sync getting up there. Does anyone know anything about drugs?
It's just not possible to have all of you in the same room at the same time. Where's Helena?
Oh, she had a conflict. Due to the time change and everything.
It would have been nice to have known that several hours ago, wouldn't it?
I heard a wonderful poem in class today. I thought you all might like to hear it. Shall I strew on thee rose or rue or laurel, brother, on this that was the veil of thee? Or quiet sea flower moulded by the sea, or simplest growth of meadow, sweet or sorrel, such as the summer sleepy dryads weave, waked up by snow-soft sudden rains at eve. Sam, you know the rest of it. You must, being in the lit department. Charles Swinburne is a favourite at St. Edmunds.
Of course I know Swinburne. A bit flowery for my taste.
If you know it, then finish it for us. You do know it.
For thee, O now a silent soul, my brother, take at my hands this garland, and farewell. Thin is the leaf, and chill the wintry smell. Content thee, howsoe'er, whose days are gone. There lies not any troublous thing before, nor sight nor sound to war against thee more. For whom all winds are quiet as the sun, all waters as the shore.
I bet my mum would like it.
Now that we've been regaled with Swinburne, let's get started. Shall we? Pass that around. This is what we'll be visualizing today.
Good night. Eddie, it's Sam. Did anything happen at the track this afternoon? Nothing at all. All right. Thanks. I'll talk to you later. Game, set, match, Mephistopheles. So sorry.
It's always the guy you most suspect. Uh-oh. Oh my god. What has happened? We're back as David.
Yes? Slow down, Harvey. Exactly what happened? And this was at the dining hall at St. Edmund Hall? All right. I'll take care of it.
Time to turn the stream. Yeah, welcome on in. Someone has died, apparently.
Samantha? Samantha!
Sam's not here. She told me she was going to London, wouldn't be back till late. What is it?
Oh, for the love of... Why is that creature never around when it would be bloody useful?
David, what's wrong?
I'm going to have to go to Oxford. Damn it.
Are you sure you should...
Call the driver. Tell him to hurry.
Who died? Okay, say Edmund Hall. Let's go.
Professor Styles, what a very great pleasure to see you, sir.
It's nice to see you, Charles. You're looking well.
Oh, thank you, sir. I was very sorry to hear about your accident.
Yes, well, I was going to take a look at the cafeteria.
As you like, sir.
It seems like things are about to get really serious.
My God, it looks like a bomb went off in here.
Jesus. Well, first of all, I guess let's talk to the detective. We know this guy,
That's
I think.
Detective Inspector Pazer.
I think this is the detective that helped David with the crash years ago.
Inspector.
Dr. Styles. I was surprised when you called the other day, kind of out of the blue. How are you doing?
I'm surviving. What happened here?
That's the $64 million question. What appears to have happened is that some kind of missiles bombarded the room. Witnesses say they were traveling fast, that dishes just blew apart on impact. But no one saw what these things were, and we found nothing in the wreckage. Damn strange.
Was anyone hurt?
No one was killed, thank God, but half a dozen were taken to hospital. I've never seen anything like this. I don't know what the hell I'm going to put in my report.
Oh, so is it just me, or does this detective look exactly like James Masters' Spike in Buffy?
What time did it happen?
Why'd you ask?
It's almost uncanny.
Just curious. The missiles. Could they have been rubber bullets or something like that? Something fired into the room?
They were big, heavy objects. Look at the holes in the walls. One of our forensics guys thought it might have been hailstones that proceeded to melt. But there's no water lying around. The place is as dry as a bone.
Pazer was in charge of our accident for the local police. There wasn't a whole lot to it, since the driver of the other car was killed instantly.
Okay.
That heavy wooden table has been rendered in two. Imagine the power needed to do something like that.
Is this game based on real life or more supernatural? That's the kind of that's the question, really. I think there's an element of the supernatural that we're investigating, but I think there's actually a rational explanation for it. Like it's tricks that someone's pulling, like a Scooby-Doo kind of situation, you know?
Look at this place. What the bloody hell happened here?
This is what we're trying to figure out.
The local tennis team won this back in the day. I was at the ceremony.
Hmm.
Good Lord. Look at that damage. And that hole is oddly shaped. What could have done that?
Does the discus fit?
I was afraid of that. The discus matches the hole exactly. What is going on? I can hardly believe it, but the holes in the wall match the discus perfectly.
We're just gonna leave it there? Okay. I was about to say.
It's a shame to see historic artwork destroyed.
Is there anything else interesting to look at here? I think this
The
is...
ceiling seems to be the only intact part of the room. Poor fellow has been beheaded.
I thought it meant Detective Paisley there. Okay. Oh, hello, Angela.
Angela, are you all right?
Oh, David, it's horrible. So horrible.
Yes, it is. You must be terribly upset. Do you know someone who was hurt?
No, but it was our fault.
Angela, calm down. We don't know the cause of any of this.
But it was our fault. It was Sam. She's the one who got us all into this. It's her fault.
If it's anyone's responsibility, it's mine. I should have stopped the experiments when it was clear something was... God, I don't know what's happening.
But you don't understand about Sam. She's lied to all of us. She's not even a student here.
What?
Oh.
What?
That was bound to come up at some point. Are we just gonna drop that and leave, are we, Angela? Okay, thanks. I mean, can I go up here? Am I allowed?
I don't need to go there.
Well, okay then.
I don't need to.
Pool?
I doubt any evidence of the pool incident remain.
Yeah, I need to go up here?
No point in...
Let's talk to this guy then.
I have a student, Samantha Everett. I think she's in residence here. Can you check?
I don't recognise the name. No, sir, we don't have any Everetts at St. Edmund Hall.
Can you tell me what college she's in?
I'll check the university database.
She might be listed as Sam Everett.
Well, the only Everetts in the database are a Marjorie and a John from St. Dominic
Ooh,
and Wales.
Sam's in trouble.
Oh my god.
Is there something I can do for you, sir?
No.
Well, it doesn't look very good, does it? I mean, she did kind of lie her way into this position, but, you know. She actually started to do the job, also. Can I go over this way?
That's just an old folly. It's been empty for years.
That's what you think. They've been watching you sleep, buddy. Let's go speak to...
Hello. Everything all right?
Fine, thanks.
Did you know that the woman in our house is not actually a student? Terrible.
Tell me about the night Sam arrived.
What is it?
Just tell me what you remember.
It was storming that night. Driving rain. She was soaked and looked like death warmed over. Real vision she was.
Maybe somebody...
To get her out of those wet clothes and... Well, the next thing I knew, she was on the bed. Sound asleep. Not a lot to tell, really.
What did she say when you opened the door?
Oh, that she was the new assistant, of course. David, what is it?
If I puzzle it out, you'll be the first to know.
I hope it's nothing serious. I do like the girl.
Yes, well, the Trojans were tickled pink with the horse, too.
It is making me think, perhaps, that somebody, the appearance of Sam here was orchestrated. Like, it seemed like it was an accident, but we saw this in the intro. You see the sign flip. The points are in the wrong direction, and then something scares off the actual interviewee. If it actually was somebody who was to be interviewed, because she was repeating to herself as a mantra, "I'm here for the position of assistant." What if that's all a setup as well? Many questions here, many questions. Tell you what we can check, come to think of it. If we go to our computer, we can check the result of the third experiment. Or fourth experiment. Actually, let's check 3. We didn't check this before, did we? There's no date on Samantha. Okay, nothing as of yet.
There.
Oh, there it is. Ooh.
The activity is in the back half of the brain, the area associated with dreaming. She fell asleep. I'm not sure what part of the brain that is. It's too low to be the visual cortex and too far right to be the hypothalamus.
Curious. Is Angela the key to all this? Okay. Maybe she's like a genuine psychic. There's a reason this guy is like the Phantom of the Opera. His face was badly burned in an accident. It's kind of part of why he's doing these experiments. It's because he wants to kind of access, see if he can bring back in some way the memories of his dead wife, who died in the accident also. But it has left him scarred. And a bit of a recluse.
There's the flare again.
Aha. But Angela's is...
I don't really recognize anything. The flare is too strong. I should look at the previous frame. There. I'm not sure what part of the brain that is. It's too low to be the visual cortex and too far right to be the hypothalamus.
I mean, there's a... Is there anything we can look at here, brain-wise?
I don't need to look.
Okay, never mind. There is something with Angela here. Like, why is her brain activity so different? And is it a trick, or...
There's been a presence.
And this is updated again, I think.
I-M-P-O-S. Impossible? Is she trying to say it's impossible to come through?
Okay. Yeah, I think it will be impossible. Or imposter. Yeah, that is another option. curious. Do I have a to-do list on here today? Didn't check that, actually. I don't. Okay. Still have more to do at Edmund. I'm going to go back there for now. Imposters. It could be imposters. Hey, Magnus, how you doing? Can't speak to him.
I'm not here to look around.
Okay. I can't go anywhere. Excuse me. This way, please. But the dining hall. I wonder if there's another clue that I've missed in here.
It's a shame to... Poor fellow.
It's all painting and wreckage and wrecked room. And I mean, I've already looked at this. Is there anything else we can look at right now? I think we did check the ceiling, but I can give it another look.
I can hardly believe it. The ceiling seems to be the only intact part of the room. That heavy wooden... Look at this place. What the bloody hell happened here? Paizo was in charge. There wasn't a whole lot.
I don't think there's anything else to look at here.
It's a shame.
It's all about. It's a shame to see historic artwork destroyed. It's all the same comment. I really can't think of anything else to do in this area right now. We can't go to the gymnasium, can we?
I don't need to visit the gymnasium.
Okay. Let's just stay here for now. See if I've got anything else to ask.
No,
Nope, nothing else to ask Mrs. Dalton. Maybe I can investigate her bedroom if we're... Ah, the rabbit!
What's your mistress up to then? Overgrown rodent. Laura would have loved him.
Hello? There we go.
Predictably morbid. What's this? Department of Foster Care Administration, Washington, D.C. I better take a look at this. Foster Care, Virginia. Maybe they can tell me something about this stranger I've let into my house.
Ah, okay. Dear Miss Everett, we have not received contact from you since May. This is a reminder that in order for your monthly support payments of $134.87 to continue, you must contact the foster care department at least once every 6 months. Your most recent check will be held until contact is made. As a reminder, your payments will cease on your 21st birthday. Well, I guess we can call... Rankenstein? What could that be?
Parents, no doubt. Good to know she had some.
Then she was in foster care. Did she lose her parents in an accident?
Aha. Helena Bogart? What the hell is going on?
Oh, no. Well, that's kind of difficult to explain.
It's obviously altered.
Well, how about that? I will admit, the things we've been doing as Sam do look pretty bad when you lay them out like this.
This is the Department of Foster Care Services. How may I help you?
I'm looking for information on a girl that went through the foster care system. She's about 23 now.
And who are you?
My name is Dr. David Stiles. I'm with Oxford University.
He was a big fan of Gabriel Knight 3.
The girl's name is Samantha Everett.
Okay, hang on. I have her case file. I can read what the last psychiatric examination says. The death of Samantha's parents in a car accident.
Yep,
happened
that's...
at a critical age.
I was
Sam
kind of guessing that might have
refused
happened.
to accept the situation. When given the news, she went into the garage to wait for her parents to return. She was so implacable that the police sent to remove her actually broke one of her fingers getting her up. Her grades in school are above average, actually, but then you probably have those records. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yes, there is. Don't you ever give out information like that on the phone to a perfect stranger. What's the matter with you? That's incredibly confidential medical information.
But you said...
I could have been anybody, you bloody idiot. Damn it.
That's... Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, you know, yeah, fair enough. So you gave me the information I wanted, but also, what the hell is wrong with you? That's hilarious. He's like facepalming. He's like, Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay. Well, we got the suspicions about Samantha. That's all done. Terror in the dining hall. That's all done. Where is she now? We need to go to the lab, I guess, and look at some other stuff. That's actually that. Oh god. It's true. It was very sensitive information. There's so many brain things around here. Why can't I look at them? I mean, there's nothing else I can look at on here, right? Or maybe I can check out. Was this one? This one was at this time, wasn't it? Was it? Oh, I can't remember. Was this one was 42, right? 42.
What?
There we go.
What is that? That looks right.
Okay, I mean, we've identified that Angela is the...
These beds are a tad intimidating, I suppose. I've been down here so long, I forget what it might look like to an outsider.
David should meet other point-and-click player characters because he'd have the best reactions to their puzzle solutions. He'd be so angry. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. I guess we need to find out specifically what part of the brain Angela is. Or maybe now that we've seen that, we can go see Angela. Come to think of it. That might be what that is to do with. Because I believe we could, yeah, there's still something at St. Edmund Hall. So, oh, well, never mind. We have this here. Okay.
Does anyone know where Samantha is?
No.
We've been looking for her.
Tell them, Dr. Stiles. What happened at the cafeteria cannot have anything to do with us.
I don't know. Listen. Do any of you know anything at all about Samantha?
I already told you, Dr. Styles.
Yeah, well.
She's not a student.
Angela's been saying that. But it can't be true, can it? What kind of a person would make up something like that?
A sneaky one. Come to think of it, she's too devious to be in anything but the law program. And if she were in it, I'd know.
Do any of you have any background on Sam? Know where she came from? Did any of you know her before the experiment?
No, but we did not know each other either. That doesn't mean we're not students here. She stole my ID. I'll kill the wench.
Oh, but
All
don't you
right.
see, Sam could be dangerous. If she could lie about this, who knows what else she might be capable
It is
of?
mostly just
Screw that
magic tricks.
Magic of hers.
Yeah.
I don't think it's right to use tricks on people when they don't even know you're a magician.
What's this? Sam a magician? You mean a stage magician? With cards and... rabbits?
Yeah, she's good too. She hangs out at the Black Wand, the magic shop on St. Aldate's.
All right. Listen, don't talk to anyone about the experiment. Not until I've got back in touch. I've got to go.
It does kind of look like, you know, she's the one behind it.
Yes?
This is Rose Hall from the Virginia Department of Foster Care. Is this Dr. David Stiles?
Yes, but I've already spoken to someone there.
That was my assistant, and you left her in tears. You called
Yeah.
about Samantha Everett? Listen, I've been Sam's caseworker for 10 years. Despite what the asshole psychiatrist wrote, Sam is not a bad kid. She lived with 5 families in as many years, so yeah, she's a little messed up. But she's smart and exceptionally gifted. I tried to talk her into college, but Sam had other ideas. I've gotten postcards from her from all over the world. It takes a lot of guts to strike out on your own like that. Is Sam in some kind of trouble?
I'm afraid she is.
Will you tell me about it?
Not until I have all the facts. But I appreciate the phone call. I do have one more question. Is Sam a magician?
Is she? Quite an amazing one. I fully expect to see her name in lights someday. Or at least her stage name, Lady Byron.
She did give out confidential medical information. It's true.
I'll be in touch.
Probably could have been a little bit less harsh about it, though. I don't know. It is kind of a valid reaction. I can now go to Oxford Town Centre. I guess we'll go to the Black Wand. Yeah, now she's giving out information. It's like... It's just a whole thing, isn't it? Hello, what's this? A poster.
Lady Byron, command performance tonight, Daedalus Club, London. Well, now I know where to find Miss Everett. Unlucky for her.
What is going on? I feel like we're both being tricked in some way here.
Directory inquiries? How may I be of assistance?
I need an address for the Daedalus Club, London.
I'm terribly sorry, but that number is ex-directory.
Thank you.
London clubs can be so ridiculously secretive. I need someone who could pull a private address. And I think I know who to ask.
Who? Can I go into here?
They're closed.
Ah. The detective, maybe? You can talk to him again.
Detective.
Yes.
I need some information. Do you know of a place called the Daedalus Club in London?
What for?
I need the address. It's rather critical.
Why don't you call bloody directory inquiries?
I tried bloody directory inquiries. They don't have it. I thought the police might have heard of it.
Hang on. Not like I'm accomplishing a frigging thing here anyway. You're right. It's ex-directory. Some kind of club. Here's the address.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
Okay.
Just tell me if you hear anything, right?
Of course.
Okay. Well, we're done at Edmund Hall. So it's just the lab. The Daedalus Club is some sort of club? Surely you jest. I'm always wondering if there's something in this room that's useful, but it never seems like it. I guess it's all lab stuff I need to do, but I need to figure that out. Maybe I do need to be in the old office for something, I don't know. I mean, I can't think of Okay. Let me have a think. Where else do I need to go? I feel like surely if there's a time to go in here, it's now.
My old...
Okay, never mind. I'm being tormented with this door. I want to know what's behind it.
Doug Ratner.
I don't think there's anything here. This is just old pictures.
Looks like that's stocked well enough.
What about up here? I can't think of any reason I'd want to be up here, though. I feel like surely we need to figure out something about Angela's brain. I just don't know how to do that. Let's go back to the main lab. Surely it's something in here. Because everything we need is apparently at Dreadhill now. Like,
I don't need to look.
We don't need to look anything up on there.
I bought that for the clinic.
Just look at everything.
Laura.
It's like I've looked at all this. What time was it? I can't remember. It was like can't remember what time it was at. Do I need to see like another surge? Did I go past it? I might have gone past it.
There.
Okay.
There.
And what about 60 seconds?
There's the flare again.
Okay.
I can't really recognize anything. The flare is too strong. I should look at the previous frame. There. I'm not sure what part of the brain that is.
Want a hint? Sure. It's like we need to clearly figure out something about the brain. Maybe look at some other times on the scan besides where Angela's... Okay, private lab. Yeah, it's got to be something that gives us the answer here. In many places in this game, it's just a case of finding the right thing so the game lets you continue. Which can be annoying, but, you know. Is it on here? Click on all the things. Yeah, I don't know. Is it in my appointment book? No. There's a brain here, but I don't think that's helpful. Tank?
I can't go in that.
I missed something. On the computer? mean, I don't think... Is there a video log?
Laura's presence in the house has continued. I've decided to begin a new experiment to study the effects of imagination.
Did I look at this one already?
I'll use students as subjects and my fMRI. My hope is to record data on the areas of the brain involved in detailed visualizations. Perhaps using biofeedback, I can train myself to stimulate the same area in my own brain and thus increase the power of my sessions in the tank. This may, in turn, give more energy to Laura.
Brain power. Oh!
Brain scan image from the experiment. I'll need to take it over there.
Of course. Here we go. That's what we needed. Print it.
I'll take it with me.
Run out of Jaffa cakes. That's tragic. Love Jaffa cakes. Did I have it now? Okay. Let's have a look. It was like, was it 420 something? I can't remember. It was in 45 and... I can't remember. There we go. Again. Okay.
There.
And if I
I'm not
compare
sure
the two...
brain, that is. It's too low to be the visual cortex and too far right to be the hypothalamus. Angela has activity in her massa intermedia just before the flare. That's odd. I'm not sure I remember what that area does, or if it does anything.
Right. Probably we've missed some bonuses. I'm gonna see if I can quickly check those bonuses before I go. I might have missed bonuses in other chapters as well. Okay, observe the Frankenstein book. Ah, okay, hold on. I know what to do. Right. I can see what the other little bit is for the extra points. You can tell that Jane Jensen was a Sierra designer, still working with the point system. I kind of like the point system. Especially when it has optional things that give you extras like this.
Those must be the parents Sam lost. I refuse to feel sorry for that Jezebel.
Oh my goodness. Right, that should be... That's it. Okay. It's looking at the photo after you find out her parents are dead. All right, let's go to the Daedalus Club. Let's go! Wow, that was quick. There's a coffee shop here. This is certainly creepy, isn't it?
There's a gentleman I've never seen before at the door.
Oh my goodness.
Do you have an invitation? A token, perhaps?
I have money. That's generally considered token enough for entertainment.
Ah, but this is a private club, sir. I'm afraid you'll need more than that.
Well, what if I give you this?
I'm here to see Lady Byron perform. She's a friend of mine.
Ah, yes, I do see it now. How silly of me. Please, by all means, come in. Dr. Styles.
I don't like that.
Nice evening.
Yes.
Supposed to be a good show tonight. Or an interesting one at any rate.
Lady Byron?
The club's abuzz. Word is she's got a game going on up at Oxford. Quite a good one, too.
Game? What kind of game?
A grand game. It would have to be good for the club to give someone like her membership. Street performer, you know. American. But from what I've heard, it might be at that.
Wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, for our first act this evening, something fresh, something new in London town. This young magician has never before graced our stage, so prepare to be amazed, prepare to be enthralled and delighted by Lady Byron.
Whoa.
Here now, Phoebus. Hold. Come.
She's a witch.
David! I mean, Dr. Styles.
You're very good. But unfortunately, the game you orchestrated will not work out as planned.
What? Look, maybe I should have told you about my magic, but what's happening to you is not my game. I mean, how did you...
Find out? Not relevant. I know, and it's over.
I can see how this looks, but I know who's pulling the game on you. I proved it today. If you just...
Really? And you're a student at St. Edmund's, and an English Lit major. I have to admit, you were brilliant. Even hunting down my mother's necklace, just to make sure you got taken on. The funny thing is, you went to all that trouble, and there really is something going on at Dreadhill. And you with your ridiculous pranks at the track and pool.
Ridiculous? Do you even know what would be involved? Those illusions were way beyond me.
Stop lying, Sam. I called that foster care office, you know, found out something real about you at any rate. I could almost feel sorry for you, if you hadn't tried to ruin my life. As for today, you're lucky no one was killed in that cafeteria. Did it not occur to you that someone could get hurt? Or were you too blinded by your big debut?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
All of your potential, and you throw it away to get into a damn magic club.
I know you won't believe anything I say, but all I ever wanted to do was help you.
Help me? Why would you? I want you cleared out of Dreadhill by morning. If you're gone, I might not turn you into the police. I never want to see your face again.
Ouch. Well, yeah, Wow. Okay. So this is the last chapter of the game, I think. But I don't exactly know how long it is. I might save it. Because we are about 3 hours in. It has taken me about 2 hours to finish off one of Sam's chapters before, so that could feel at the... Yeah, it's too late for a whole chapter, I think. So, yeah. Finale next time, it looks like. I'm, according to the guide, longer than 7, shorter than 6. Okay. I think I'll still finish it next time. It seems like it's probably the best. Could it still take me at least an hour and a half, maybe? Yeah, it's probably a bit much. Not really geared up for a 4.5 or even 5 hour stream today, so. But it has been really fun. I am hoping I'll have time to do this tomorrow. I mean, I'll keep you updated just in case. But, yes, I think I'll be able to do it tomorrow. I guess I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I'm really fascinated by this. And for a moment there, I was wondering if maybe, like, Sam actually had been the one behind the game, but I don't think that's true. Oh, one last Kago cam for the road. There you go. Exactly. But yeah, something's up with Mephistopheles. We've learned a little bit more about Sam. And it seems like some incidents are occurring. And also something is really weird with Angela's brain. Angela's brain is weird. Unless there's gonna be some split personality. I hope not. Yeah, that wouldn't be. I wouldn't want that with Sam. I don't think. Yeah, there is some kind of grand game situation happening. But yeah, I've really been liking playing Grey Matter. I just say someone's brain is weird, or they're Brian. Either or, you know. But honestly, this game does highlight why I really like Jane Jensen's adventure games. I don't know how many people here have played the Gabriel Knight games. I'm planning to do streams of all three of them at some point. But Jane Jensen's storytelling is just it's very maturely done, and like it's a person maturely done. The writing just feels very solid and adult, and it's like the stories and characters are fascinating and flawed. I did play Mobius Empire Rising on here a couple of years ago, and I really liked that one despite the game being a bit janky. The storytelling of Jane Jensen is just really cool. I read one of her other novels as well, Millennium Rising, which I thought was phenomenal. But I'm very curious to see how this one ends. Miss Mobius. That was I wish there was more of Mobius, honestly. I feel like there's a lot of potential in that universe. And especially with this sort of the relationship between is it Malachi and David? There's another David, I think, in that game. But yeah, great characters that she writes, you know? And I love Sam and David in this one. I think they're really cool. Jensen, she loves her Davids. Right. We've said it, haven't we? Yes. Well, that is going to be it for today. Sets up an interesting world and I want more. Absolutely. Oh, this is the song from the flashbacks. I haven't actually had that on the main menu yet. If anything bad happens to the rabbit, I will riot. I mean, the rabbit's already in a tiny cage and being lifted by its ears constantly, so I don't think it can get much worse for the rabbit. Yeah. Okay. With that being said, let us go. I'm gonna say, is anyone live amongst me friends? Oh, Space Quest Historian. Oh, I can write Space Quest Historian. Let's do that. All right. I'll send you guys over to them. And I'll see you maybe tomorrow for the finale of this. I'm hoping it'll be tomorrow. That's what I'm gunning for. But yes. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I'll see you soon. And take care, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.